we are gonna be checking out possibly the best car on a Destiny trip. Let's get right into this. So the car that I'm talking about is actually over here in the season pass, and it's actually the Nebula X car right here. So it is in the premium pass right here, so let's go and unlock it. So many people have been telling me to check out this car because they say it goes like infinite speed, and it also has infinite fuel because it's actually solar powered. But apparently you can plug the solar panel into it while the battery's in the car, so it has infinite fuel and you don't even need to stop. So anyway, here it is right here. So this thing is looking pretty insane, and if this car is actually as good as people say it is, then I'll go ahead and give away 3 season passes on my Discord server. But anyway, we're in the game, so let's go and jump out here and let's go and build this car. So there it is right there, and it's similar to the Cybertruck car and the Solar Surge car because it uses a solar panel and this battery right here. But people say that you can actually plug this into it, so we can plug it in just like that, and they say we can actually toss it in the car. So let's go and try it out. Well, people said that would work. Anyway, let's try it one more time. So let's grab it like this and let's try plugging it in. And no, it doesn't. Well, maybe there's like a special way you're supposed to do it, so maybe we can figure that out later on. But anyway, let's just attach that to the top, and now let's toss these wheels on. So people are saying this car is insanely good though, so hopefully it's actually as good as they say. But anyway, there we go, we finished building it, so let's go and hop in. So far the view doesn't seem too good just because like the doorway right here is kind of blocking the view. But anyway, let's just keep driving. So it shows like our speed and stuff right here. That is kind of a weird spot. Usually it would be like on a display right here in the middle, but it's just kind of like attached to the windshield. But as I was saying before, people say that this car goes like in infinite speed. So let's see if it caps out at all. I'm assuming that it won't, but let's just see. Also on the planes map, they replaced the 5,000 meter checkpoint with a bridge, meaning that we don't have to stop driving at all on the planes map. Because before we would have to stop at the 5,000 meter checkpoint, but now we can just like easily drive straight through it, so we should be able to just keep driving all the way until 15,000 meters. Anyway, so far it looks like we're going pretty fast, and dang, we hit a rock. Alright, well that kind of stinks because that like resets our speed all the way back down to 0, so we'll have to like gain all that speed back. But anyway, it looks like we're at 5,000 meters and we used about like 10%, so I would say that's pretty good so far. And there we go, we just passed the 5,000 meter checkpoint. So far this car does seem pretty good, and even though I don't really think it has a max speed, you probably wouldn't be going over like 400 kilometers per hour, just because it's pretty difficult to go that fast for that long without crashing. So overall, you probably wouldn't be going too fast. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and ask some people to see if we're actually able to plug this into our engine while it's in the car. So while I do that, let's go ahead and take this out, and let's go ahead and grab the solar panel, and let's just plug it in while it's daytime. So there we go, let's just plug it in, and now it should go ahead and recharge the engine. So someone just showed me a picture, and basically we gotta rotate it just like this, and then we place it like right here. So we can hold down right click to just rotate it correctly, and now we gotta place it like right there. So that position should be good. And now we should be able to put this in. So let's try it out. And no. Alright, well let's try grabbing this and let's try plugging it in. So let's try it out. And there we go. So that did actually work. So it looks like by doing this, we can actually have infinite energy because the solar panel will constantly be charging the battery, so we'll never run out. So anyway, let's start driving. We will lose a few battery percentages right now since it is nighttime, but once it turns daytime, we should gain it all back. It's now turning daytime, so our batteries should start going up again. So let's just wait here for a second. I think the solar panel might have to be facing the sun, but I'm not too sure about that. So let's just wait a little bit. Maybe it has to be like a little bit more daytime because it like just turned day. So far it looks like our battery is still going down, but hopefully it'll start going back up soon. So I just found out that if it turns nighttime and then turns day again, you actually have to hop out and you have to unplug it and plug it back in. So if you do this, we should be able to just go over to it and we can unplug it. Well, actually, let's just take the engine out. So there we go. Now we gotta grab the cable again and then just plug it back in. So there we go. Now it should be charging, so let's check it out. And yes, look at that. So it's slowly going up, which is actually going up pretty fast. And look at that, we're now driving and it's still going up. It is going up a little bit slower now since we are driving, but it is still charging, so that's actually pretty OP. So whenever it is nighttime, it will slowly go down because you do need daylight for it to actually charge. But once it turns daytime again, just unplug the cable from your engine and then plug it back in, and then it will just continue to charge. So first off, I thought this car was just like alright, it wasn't anything crazy. pricey, but since you can actually have like infinite fuel just from this, I would say it's definitely worth it. So I'll go ahead and give away 3 of the premium passes on my Discord server, so make sure to join that. The link is in the description. So if you want to get this Nebula car, make sure you check it out. And I think we're just done for because I just crashed. And alright, well that is slowly gonna close in behind us. Let's see if we can turn around. And no, alright, I was just done for right there. Well, I completely forgot about the 15,000 meter checkpoint and I forgot to slow down. So that is pretty unfortunate. And before we end the video, I'll just give you all a quick tutorial once again on how to plug it in while it's charging. So it does have to be in like this specific spot right here for it to actually work. But anyway, what you want to do is just hold down right click and then drag your mouse just to rotate it just like this. And then just make it face downwards. So there we go, just like this. And let's just place it on the very end. We can actually crouch to make it work even better. So about right there. Now we can click Z just to attach it. So there we go. It should be looking something like this. We could probably have placed it a little bit better. But anyway, once it's like that, go ahead and toss your engine in. And then grab the cable and then just plug it in. So it did work that time. We actually might need to move it a little bit closer. So let's try it. And yeah, alright. So let's go and grab this. So anyway, let's try to reposition it. So there we go. Like right about there should be good. So let's place the engine back in. Let's grab the cable and then let's try to plug in now. And alright, it's not working. Let's actually put this on. So let's put this on, push it upwards, and now let's try it. So there we go. So it looks like it wasn't working until we put like the hood on. Not too sure why, but just make sure you have this on and then you should just be able to plug in like that. So now we'll have infinite energy. And once again, it should work as long as it's daytime. But if it turns nighttime, then it doesn't charge. And then once it turns daytime once again, it won't work. So to make it work again, you actually have to unplug it. So we unplug it by taking off the engine, placing it back in, and then just grabbing this cable and then plugging the cable back in as well. So there we go, just like that. And now it should start charging again. So that's how you go ahead and do the infinite battery glitch. But anyway, this car's actually pretty good, especially since it has this glitch right here. But even without it, it still goes pretty fast. And you don't even need to worry about gas, oil, or water. So I would definitely say this is one of the best cars in the game. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this video though. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I will see you all in the next video.